else? What other games you guys watch, or did you guys tap into on the World Cup type shit while we're here?
I watched everything.
Okay. What would you take away so far?
Brazil, Morocco was good. That was kind of expected. Qatar tied with Switzerland was crazy, and then this morning, or I don't know if it was this morning. I don't know. I got mixed up with the times, but Australia with a big upset beating Turkey. They beat them 2-0. Turkey has been like one of those teams that has a little bit of hype just because the group they're in. They're expected to advance. They lost 2-0 to Australia, which is not.
That's tough.
That's our group too. Which so that also
That game was
helps.
late though. I didn't watch it.
That helps United States because
You said
Turkey
our
was
group.
really like
Our
that
group?
our group, like as in United States.
Who's our?
Sorry,
Who's
sorry.
our?
America, bro.
It's
like,
yourself.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm here for the America like run type shit.
Yo, you guys have Jules. After these 4 games, like you gotta have somebody. You gotta root for someone, right?
Nah. USA got a chance though. I liked it.
No, seriously, it helps United States because Turkey was probably the only potential threat in the group, but it also it just means that we can't sleep on Australia too. But United States is in great shape.
Yeah, we're gonna get out the group for sure.
And I don't think so just to throw a little history behind this. The dude Balogun, Flo, they call him Flo, his name's Folarin. He had 2 goals. First time any United States player has ever had 2 goals in a World Cup game. The most goals scored by a United States team in a single World Cup game. And he's already cracked the top 5 of all time United States goal scorers just by scoring the 2. So it's like it's not, there's not a lot of World Cup history with United States. So the fact that you have a game like this is, they scored 3 goals the last World Cup total. They scored 4 goals in the first game.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, exactly what it was. Yeah, the total.
So it's a big deal. A lot of people are hyped. They should be hyped because it actually looks like if people don't know, I don't know how much you guys follow. We don't need to get too crazy in it, but we have one player specifically who's like truly a world-class player, Christian Pulisic. He's our best player. He's had injury history. He played in the first half. He got subbed out like precautionary, which we were hoping. But he looked amazing. And the problem that United States has always had is there hasn't been a guy who's been able to finish the goals like at the top. There's always been like decent players, Clint Dempsey's, Landon Donovan's, but there's always been like Jazzy Zardes and Josie Altidores that haven't been able to score, that are the guys that are supposed to be the ones that score. And now we finally got a guy up top who can score.
Balogun, them jerseys is tough. I might need that.
And then I gotta tell you one last thing about Flo Balogun. Do you want to know his eligibility to play for the United States? Story is crazy. So he's Nigerian.
Okay.
His parents lived in London. While his mom was pregnant, they came to United States like on vacation or something. And then when they were trying to go back, she was like 7 or 8 months pregnant. They wouldn't let her because they said it wasn't safe for her to fly back. So she had to stay in the United States to give birth to the kid in Brooklyn. They immediately moved back to London. He grew up in London, but because the flight attendant didn't let him fly, and he got his United States eligibility, and now he's
that was some American shit.
All right, but yo, Reg, you said like we have to have somebody to root for, right? So my thing is this: which country got the baddest bitches? That's what I'm.
You don't want to do that. You're not here for that.
I mean, there's an easy answer. There's an easy answer that's not controversial, but it's not exciting, which you could just say Colombia, right?
Okay, all right. Now we're talking. That's who I'm gonna root for. Okay, all right.
In a fingy, in a jingy, a la la toca.
Y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all ain't ready for that.
All right, pack it up.
Nah, but on a serious note though, Rec.
I'm saying because y'all probably know her.
No, I don't.
Yo, listen.
I mean, nothing. I'm gonna
no comment.
Rec, this is the question for you though.
With that.
Yeah, definitely.
No comment.
Too close to home for all that.
Yo.
Rec. Now the question now, Rec, right, is I know the conversation has already started about like developing talent in the U.S. Where do you see us going, like from like a soccer perspective, like now? Like, do you think this World Cup will help like ignite that in like the youth like programs and try to develop talent?
So I'll tell you this: 2 World Cups ago, that's what everyone was saying was going to happen. A similar situation, and then the last World Cup, major step back. So we've already seen this whole like thing where it's like, oh, the kids are gonna whatever, like the kids are gonna come along with it, and now we fast forward to this point. We kind of back to square one in that sense. Some of these guys are a little older, and then so basically it's a little too early to say that because we did this already and it didn't work out. So I think we just gotta enjoy like what's going on right now and just see how far they can go. So
yeah, I was just bringing it up again because I seen a couple people just talking about how America. I mean, it's always been a conversation, but like America, our best athletes just they play football, basketball, baseball.
Yeah, me and Jules we were just talking a little off stream about it. Like it's just really accessibility. You have a lot of things. You have a lot of things here. A lot of different sports you can play. A lot of like the priority is baseball, football, and then a lot of these guys, they play soccer, they end up going and playing another sport because it's just more popular. So
yeah,
that's the whole thing. The popularity of the sport increases the participation, and it has increased a lot. I mean, MLS has grown a ton in the last 10 years. A lot of big name players are coming over. And then it's not just like the G League that they kind of used to be. So it is growing in popularity. This will help a lot though. Like this will help a lot, especially the fact that it was like an exciting game. Like 4 goals is like
when's our next game?
Not a lot of teams you do that. I think it's the I think it might be the 19th. Okay. I might be wrong. Can't double check. That sounds too far away.
That's fine. We're gonna win this, anyways. This is first week. This schedule right here, first week. Anyways, we'll wrap it up with the schedule.
So United States plays.
Paraguay, that was the 12th.
Yeah, it is 19. They play Australia on the 19th.
Australia, you better beat Australia.
What
do they
so
have
they're favorites. They're bigger.
But what do they have in Australia, bro? It's what, kangaroos and shit, bro?
They got a lot. They got a lot of stuff over there. They got a lot of dangerous animals. So
yeah,
you gotta think about
big
that.
Ass spiders, right?
But that's what I'm saying. So you're playing on the soccer field as a kid, and you have to watch out for like the poisonous like tarantula and the scorpions and
wrong.
shit. So
what the fuck?
Okay.
You're always on edge, so that helps.
What the fuck is wrong with this schedule? This schedule is completely wrong.
What the fuck is going on? Yeah, this is wrong, bro.
Yeah, it says June 15th. What the fuck are these niggas talking about?
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. It's wrong. All right, cool.
Wrap it up.
All right, let's get straight to this.
And
bullshit.
they got.
Don't disrespect us.
Schedules.
Yeah, no, that was a bad schedule because CV's not playing playing against Uruguay on Monday. That's cap. That's the only thing I know.
So we're gonna jump right into.
There's nothing in Australia.
I think we just have to get it out the way, Rick. I think we.
Yeah, we had to.
They play rugby over there, Jules.
Where, Australia?
All right, bro.
They have their own sport. They have their own rules.
All right, we can go into.
And they take it serious, Jules. There was one of the famous stories of Australia was some dude. They were like, yo, he broke his pinky, and they were like, oh, you got to go out 6 weeks so it can heal. And he just told him to chop it. He told him to just chop it off.
He told him to chop off his pinky
so he could play the next game. They were like, if you just cut it off, can I play? And they were like, yes, we cut his fucking pinky off so he could play.
Jesus.
Y'all lost me on that story, but
it's different over there.
You guys know the Aussie chant? You guys ain't like that.
What the fuck?
Aussie, oi.
I mean, you gotta be really outside to understand shit like that, Jules. You gotta really be outside to know the Aussie chant.